So this is my Civic 1991 Honda Civic DX hatchback. This is gonna be the first car I turn into a major track car for the channel. I have a lot of plans for this car. So I guess let's just hop right into it. So I've had this car for about a year now. Before this I had my Mazda Protege 5 from 03. On that car, I'll put a picture in the video, but on that car all I did to it was put it on, I forgot what kind of coilovers, but I basically did the same combination that's on the Mazda Speed Protege, as well as Enki RPF1s on some Hancooks. And that was pretty much it. The rest of the car was stock, and I don't know, I've always wanted a Miata. I owned a really not so good quality Miata in the past, and I wanted to be in the same class against Miatas again. And I've always liked Hondas, so I bought one of these. It's been a long journey with this car. Haven't really done much to it and try to get it back, I guess, with normal maintenance and just oil changes and a lot of little things. And now that this car is finally up to par, now I can start putting, I guess, racing bits into it. And yeah, I'm really excited for what I'm gonna do with this car. I guess something to note with this car, it's gonna need a decent amount of work still, as there's stuff like a ton of paint imperfections, and yeah, this car was originally from Texas. I bought it off a guy in Mass, so the body it's pretty nice. There's not a lot of rust or rot from forged for a car from its age. I think whoever owned it, because it was up here for about a year, and yeah, so I think most likely when it got here, I don't know how good the other door was in condition wise, but he probably swapped it out from a door from the New England area, and yeah, it's got rust on it. So either thinking about trying to save this door, or maybe just get a whole new one, because I'm gonna repaint the whole car. Probably keep it white still. But yeah, other than that, the reason I got rid of my Mazda Protege 5 was because the rear on that car, basically, the rear on that car was pretty rotted, and for the undercarriage, and whatever car I wanted to buy next, I wanted to make sure the frame was solid, and this car, the frame is extremely solid, and yeah, it definitely is from Texas. And so that was the reason why I kind of really wanted to pursue this car and make it into a track car. So this car is 100% stock. I guess the one gripe I do have about this car is there's a big swap that needs to happen with it, and that is swapping it to manual, because it is automatic. I already swapped out to the the manual cluster. I don't know if that wants to focus. Yep, the manual cluster, and it still has, believe it or not, let's pop the hood. One hand. There we go. The itty bitty 1.5. That's right. 1.5 D series, D15B2. Thing only makes like 92 horsepower from factory, so it doesn't have VTEC, so I want to do something about that. We'll see what direction we go, but yeah, probably this and the transmission, of course, both gonna go. And yeah, say another big thing, wheels and tires. These itty bitty 13s definitely gotta go if I want to be serious about autocross and tracking. So yeah, maybe I won't throw any hints out there, but I've had my fair share of ideas. Overall, I really enjoy just this car in the state it is now, which is definitely not the best. I feel like the potential is so high that that's the reason why I'm pursuing building this car and seeing what I can make it. Because I know I've seen a ton of Honda builds, and for me personally, I think this is my favorite gen. If it wasn't this, either the CRX or a DA Integra from this era would be nice. But yeah, I'm really happy I got this car. It's got a ton of little things, like I think this is not USDM spec, but I don't know. I know we don't have the side marker fenders in the US, so it has those. It's got clear corners. I do have the OEM black front lip, but it's in the garage somewhere, so I'm probably gonna put that back on eventually. Let's see. Thinking about eventually. I love the steering wheel, but maybe something a little different, smaller. I think with this car it's 365 millimeters, so maybe 350, just to give me some more knee clearance because it is really tight in this car. But other than that, yeah, I just wanted to make a quick little video, just giving an overview of what's to come with this car. I'm going to be shooting a lot of other stuff on the channel, trying out some new things, so stay tuned. Well, this is the beginning of Project Civic, so we'll see how far she goes. Hope you guys enjoy, and have a great rest of your day. Peace.